Hello. What check? So, welcome to the native language course in a new one. So, yesterday we went through the study guide. We went over the study guide. So, the topics that we are going to do is the writing system that we are on right now, and we are going into the native language charts. We are on week 1 on lesson 1. So we said that there are two writing styles that will be presented in class: syllabics and Roman orthography. We will study 3 charts: basic characters, basic characters, long characters, and different consonant sounds. So we will study the main sections in the charts: vowels and beginning consonant sounds, and the finals. The writing system used in the course will guide you in expanding your knowledge of the native language. So it requires you to be patient, and we will practice in the course, and to have good listening skills. So syllabic spelling is written, the example is on the sheet. So syllabic spelling is on the first block, and it says in the Roman language and part of speech, and in English what it means. So BIP1 is written in syllabics, written in Roman. BIP1, English letters, part of speech, and it means be winter. So vowels are divided into 2 types: long vowels and short vowels. Long vowels take longer to say, and the long vowel corresponding to each short vowel. So the short vowel here in the example, E, O, A. Long vowel, E, O, A, E, O, A. So the first 3 long vowels represented by writing them double, but each still one vowel. Each of the first 3 has corresponding short vowel, and each short vowel is written with a single letter, as you can see here in the example: E, E, O, A. And the Cree word written in Roman is Nina. Nina. You can hear the long vowel I. Nina. And O, long A, Astam, Astam. Come here. So we will learn more during class discussions, and we will be doing practice writing and saying. So again, language charts, they're divided into three sections: basic character, Roman orthography, and syllabics. Second, long characters. So on the charts you have them. The first chart is syllabics only, and the second chart is Roman orthography and then combined. The third chart is combined. So we have basic, long, and different consonant sounds. This is the last chart. So the following charts give the order of syllabics characters across each row, then down to the next row in syllabic spelling order. So the first one is in the example. Basic characters is only in syllabics in this chart. So on the top where it says vowels on the left hand side, and the finals are on the right hand side, Western and Eastern. And beginning consonant sounds are on the left from up to down. And in this chart, on the top is E, I, O, A. So that's written in syllabics. Syllabic writing. The second row, we're gonna do the beginning consonant sounds here on the left hand side. You could see B and P. So B and P sound. Second one, letter D and T. And the sounds there are D, T, G and K, G sound, and K. And the next one in the bottom, Ch sound. So K, Ch, J. M, sound, N, sound, and S and Z. So the sounds S and Z. The next one, SH and ZH. So sh sound. Letter Y, yeah, sound, yeah. W, W, R, R, and L, L sound. So we're going to, the extra signs here are the H, the H, and you can't hear it, it's silent, and X for end of the sentence. So back to the top row, The vowels E, I, O, A, and beginning consonant sounds starting on the left. Be, Bi, Bo, Ba. And next one, next column. De, Di, Do, Da. Also Te, Ti, To, Ta. The next column going down. Ge, Gi, Go, Ga. The G sound, G. And K sound, Ke, Ki, Go, Ka. Che, Chi, Cho, Cha. Ja. And Ka. Next one, the M sound. Me, Mi, Mo, Ma. Ne, Ni, No, Na. Se, Si, So, Sa. She, She, Sho, Sha. Ye, Yi, Yo, Ya. We, We, Wo, Wa. Re, Ri, Ro, Ra. And the last column, Le, Li, Lo, La. If you look on the right hand side of the chart where the finals are, there's Western and Eastern. In this course we will be using the Western. And if you look down on the Western column, we can see these signs. So for example, if you had the word if you look under the N column, and if you had the word meaning, you would use that final on that column. But we will be doing practices in the course for writing, the writing part. And the next chart is basic characters in Roman or orthography only. So you could see the English letters. Again, the finals are on the right hand side, the vowels are on the top, and the beginning consonant sounds are on the left hand. So in this chart they are written in the English letters. And the first chart written only in syllabics. Vowels on the top, E, I, O, A. So beginning consonant sounds on the left hand side. So Be, Pe, Bi, Pi, Bo, Po, Ba, Pa on that column. So on the third example chart, basic characters is combined, so Roman and syllabics together. And this is how the chart looks. So if you look on the top where it says vowels, and in that column going across to the right is the letter E, and then written in syllabic. E, I, O, A. And again, the finals are on the right hand side. So if you look at the Western, that's what we will be using in the course. So these charts will help you write in the native writing system. They will help you write in the native language. The next example chart is the long characters, and it is written in syllabics. Long characters. And the third one is long characters in Roman. So if you look on the vowels on the top, written in Roman. So here if you look at the beginning consonant sounds for B and P sound, you could see the double I, B-I-I, P-I-I. B and P is the first one. B and P. Next one. Bu, pu, ba, pa. And again, the finals. The finals, Western is on the right hand side. Next chart. The next chart is long characters, combined Roman and syllabics. So that is how the chart looks when it's together, both Roman and syllabics. And when you look at the consonant sounds, you could see the dot on the top. That's for the long vowel sound. So ba, pa. See the dot on the top on the syllabic. The next example chart is the different consonant sounds, and this one is in syllabics. As you can see in the example, the syllabic writing, there is a dot on the side of the syllabic. So the first one again is the vowels, A, E, O, A, and the consonant sounds on the left hand side. The second chart is different consonant sounds, and this is written in the Roman writing. Here in this chart, the W is in between B and E on the first one. Pue, pue. In the second column, tue, 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 tue. And it goes down all the way to the bottom again. Again, the western, if you look at the chart, the western is on the right hand. So, beginning consonant sounds, pue, pue. Again, you start from the bottom, the top of the chart, and go down to the bottom. The next chart, different consonant sounds. So this in this chart, it is combined, both syllabics and Roman. So on the top, pue, pue, and the syllabic writing is the dot next to the syllabic. So here you can see the W between B and E. So next is the finals. And the finals are called Jahkipehigana. That means finals. And in the if you look at the chart, you can see the western is on the top. And the eastern finals are in the bottom. The finals are small, raised characters on the side of the syllabic chart. The finals are used when you do not hear a complete sound of a character. And again, we will do examples as we go in the lesson. We use two styles of writing finals within the Sula Code region known as Western and Eastern. The students will use what they are familiar with or select what they use in their community. We will learn more about the finals during class discussions and the following activities. Here's an example. If you look at this, it says Astam is the in any one word written in Cree, Astam, and that is in the Roman language, Roman writing, Astam. And if you look at the syllabics here, it, it says Astam written in Slavic. And if you look at the underline in between, that looks like a U, and then that little C at the end, that is the S sound. If you look at the first syllabic, it has a dot on top. It means the long vowel. As, and then the tam. So in between, astam. Those are the finals used in that word. The next example, wanihkeo. LNCAO. Again, you could see the long vowel used here, and H, LNCAO. And again at the end, the O underlined is the W sound. So if you go back to the Western on the chart, if you look at that O, small O on the finals Western, and go to the beginning consonant sound, the W, again we will do more activities, more examples as we go. So here, the first key question, and we will do a review again next class. So lesson 1, key question 1, it says write the syllabic characters in syllabics. Write the basic characters in syllabics. So on the first is the example. Vowels, e, I, o, a. So when you, in this example, it's written in Roman and in syllabic. So write the basic characters in syllabics, which is right here in this chart. So the first one is done for you. Beginning consonant sounds, the first one. So you just gotta fill them in. Write the basic characters in Roman. On this chart here, is syllabic. The second one is written in Roman. So here you would write like that. And the key question for vowels, it says write them in syllabic characters into each blank square. And key question 4, consonants, write the syllabic characters into each box. So the way it's written in the front, if you look at this chart, example chart, the first one is done. Why are they all written? Okay. We will review this next class again. So if you go back, with dialect, so we said that a dialect means the difference in how words are formed and spoken. a form of a language which belongs to a specific region or social group. So there are many dialects in the native language. There are differences in the dialect or the way people speak. The root of the language is still the same. So in this lesson, the writing system, there are two styles, syllabics and Roman orthography. And we will study the three charts. So the basic characters, the long characters, and the different consonant sounds. So the more you practice writing in syllabics with the help of your chart, you can print this out when you're doing the exercises. You can print out the chart to help you. So the chart that you should print out are the combined charts. So basic characters combined. And the long characters combined. So this will help you to do the practice exercises along with the key questions in the lesson. Also this example chart. So this one is the different consonant sound combined. And an example again with the finals, Western and Eastern. So when we go back to the chart on the basic character chart, if you look at the vowels and the finals, the combined chart. So you use on the beginning consonant sounds, the first one is b, p. So when you go across and look at the finals, under the finals column, go down, and that is the final you would use, and that is the b, p sound, that final. So the finals are small, raised characters. That, that is on the right side of the syllabic chart. So the finals we said are used when you do not hear a complete sound of a character. If you're already used to using your own syllabics chart, you can use that. for your key questions in this course. So key question 4, you write all of these in syllabics. Again, we will review these key questions. Now we'll put the examples back up. Key question 5, write the finals in Roman orthography. So use the chart and write it in Roman spelling. Key question 6, so in this chart, write the basic characters combined with Roman. Write both Western and Eastern finals. So on the fill in the finals. Here you could see that this whole chart is empty. On the top, the vowels, write them in both syllabics and Roman writing. No, it's not installed. Okay, so back to chart number 1. Basic characters. Okay, the vowels A, E, O, A, as you could see here, written in Roman writing. Beginning consonant sounds B, P, B, P, Bo, Po, Ba, Pa. D, T, D, T, Do, Tu, Da, Ta. And this is for the first one, the Western. The sound B, P. Second one, D, T, final sound. G, K, Ch, J, M, N, S, Sh, Y, W, R, and L sound going down. So this is how you see the charts, the examples. Vowels, the letter. If you look at these charts, example charts. So we have the short vowel A sound, long vowel A sound, I, O. So the first one, A, and English equivalent, the word would be buck, and in the Ininimuan language, atim, and English translation, dog. Again, long A sound would sound in English like rat. And a name one, stam, meaning come in English. Eh, and the sound would be in English bed or maid. Eh, that is sound. In the name one language, emekwan means spoon. E, English equivalent, it would sound like pit. Apo, apo, meaning sit. The long E sound, and in the English equivalent, the word would be tea. Tea, you could hear the long I sound. And a word in the Cree language, kina, kina, you can hear the long I sound, which means you. The next one, o, o. And in the English equivalent, it would sound like soup. Soup. No, sorry, but. It would sound like but. And in the Cree word, o sam, which means too much. O sam. And the long O sound in the English equivalent would sound like soup. Soup. And in the Cree word, in any one, bus, bus, which means cat. And those are the example vowels. Consonants. So here we the count consonants. So if we went back to the chart, these would be on the left hand side. So the letter W, winter would be the English equivalent, winter. In any one language, it would sound like weas, weas, which means meat. The P sound, an English equivalent, it would sound like top or prize. In any one language, pipwan, which means winter. The T, the sound T, English equivalent, it would be boat or top. Atim, dog. The K sound, pick or corn, pick. And the Cree word, mystic, which means a stick, mystic. The C, sound, and the English equivalent would be beach or chair. In any one language, miigwech, meaning thank you in English. So the M sound, m, and in the English equivalent, the English word would be money. In any one language, Ministic, meaning island. And sound, nose, Cree word, Nina, meaning me in English. Nina, me. The L sound, L, English equivalent would be like. The word like, sound, the L sound in the English equivalent, like. So in the Inaniman language, Anigish or Aligish, meaning frog. Next letter, S, S, English equivalent, gas station, gas station. Cree word, besom, besom, meaning sun. Next, SH, the sh sound, as in the English equivalent, bush, bush or shirt. And the Cree word, ashtam, ashtam. No, sorry, it's asham, 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 meaning feed her or him. The Y, yeah, sound in English, yellow, yellow, and in Cree, yagwa, yagwa, meaning look out. Letter H, the H sound, and an English equivalent, ahem, ahem, and Cree word ehe, ehe, meaning yes. So we went through the sounds and vowel sounds, translating into English equivalent, Cree word, and translation into English. So again, we will be doing more practices with these charts, the vowels, finals, and that is it for today. Again, tomorrow we'll see you in tomorrow's class. What jig?